completely selfless about your immediate.
Here, you only take the whole 15 seconds.
It's a title slide. I don't know what else.
Okay. Oh. that.
Selfish people.
Hey,
We all,
really?
we all need selfish people, like the above. Selfish people
So
are
far.
people that we don't like them. They only think about themselves. And
All right.
yeah, but we're all hypocrites because we're all selfish people. We all do things selfishly, and we're all selfish pieces of crap. And I'm here to teach you how to be a selfless piece of crap. First step is to have a selfless mindset. It's important to think selflessly if you want to act selflessly. This is very crucial in order to be completely selfless. Feeling better about yourself is selfish. Even when we do selfless things, we're benefiting ourselves by making ourselves feel better. This is the purest form of selfishness, and it is something that is why many people say that being completely selfless is not possible. But the best way to avoid this is to adopt a sociopathic mindset. Sociopaths do not feel emotions, and they don't feel emotionally attached to people. So if you feel no emotion for people, if you don't feel happiness, it's impossible to feel happy about yourself. So it's selfish. Hate everybody. You have to hate everyone, because the true test of selflessness is if you help people despite the fact that you hate them. This includes yourself. Hating yourself is very, very important. Self-hatred. If you hate yourself, you're less likely to want to benefit yourself. Helping yourself by helping others is a myth. People that say that you need to, quote unquote, fill your own cup before you fill everyone else's cup, these are the most selfish people out there. This is just their way of justifying, like this guy. He's very selfish. It's just their way of justifying their own selfish behavior and saying, oh, I'm helping myself and I'm going to make myself more fulfilled and more capable of helping others. No, this is not right, and this is very selfish. Now that you've developed a sociopathic, hateful, and selfless mindset, you must take these words into actions, because actions speak louder than words. First thing is you must donate everything, not a portion of your possessions, not some of your money, everything. The only thing you are able to own is a very, very crappy pair of clothes, because if you wear a nice pair of clothes, people are going to be jealous of you, and that's very selfish. Donate to charities. There are millions of charities around the world. Theoretically, you should donate to charities that are helping causes that you don't like, that you hate. Because if you're donating to a cause that you don't like, and it has to pain you inside to help people in order to be selfless. This is not selflessness. This is selfishness. He has a lot of possessions, and if he were completely selfless, all those possessions he would give away, including the bike, and including that mask that he's wearing. Yeah. You must make yourself look as ugly as possible. If you look good, people are going to feel worse about themselves. If you want people to look at you and say, at least I don't look as bad as that guy, they'll feel better about themselves, and this is a very selfless thing for you to do. The uglier you are, the more selfless you are. That's a great philosopher, Jeremy Deanda. That's a quote from him. I don't know. Sacrificing yourself, taking the blame for people. Anytime you're accused of something that you did not do, you should take responsibility even though you didn't do it. Also, frame yourself for things. You should make sure the worse the crime, the better. So framing yourself for murder is a lot more selfless than blaming yourself for something to get you a detention. Basically, just frame yourself for things, take responsibility. People, the worse, the more you suffer, the more selfless you are, because the essence of selflessness is not benefiting yourself and hurting yourself as much as possible. You should sacrifice yourself. Jumping in front of bullets is a very good way to do this. Basically, you have to. And if you ever cannot be completely selfless, you must quote unquote, separate yourself from society so that people don't have to endure your selfish agenda, because that's very selfish. The best way to convince is to be selfless is to convince everybody else to be selfish. Another quote from the great Jeremy Deanda. Basically, if everyone else, you want yourself to suffer as much as possible, and you want everybody else to think about themselves, because you don't want if you benefit, that's selfish. So this is the way to be completely selfless.